The big news that everybody's talking about right now is the Infinity War trailer, the conclusion of the Avengers Thanos War.
Is it? Well, yeah, there you go.
That battle, yeah. End Game.
Like,
Lightning?
it is.
Every time you say Thanos.
It is the end. End game. So here was my big thing is,
Sorry.
Obviously, it was shown in the clip we just saw.
Yeah.
Ant-Man was caught in the subatomic universe.
Yes, we're all aware of that.
The big thing is, how are they going to bring these characters back? That goes back to the Captain Marvel thing, because there was that time warp thing.
Well, there's obviously, the cliffhanger, I think it was the end credit sequence that they had in Infinity War was obviously that Nick Fury pulled out that old pager from the 80s and texted, and then we saw the Captain Marvel sign. So we were obviously going, okay, she's somehow tied into the answer of this. Nick Fury knows that she's, wow. And then the big reveal at the end of this trailer was Thor and Captain Marvel coming face to face. So obviously she's part of the story. Obviously she has a stake in this and a way of, and I think she'll be part of the answer. I'm looking forward to it. The hype, well, so far the Avengers stories, the hype has equaled the actual content of the film. I've been very satisfied with it. They're really great stories, and it's one of the big challenges.
The story. Yeah,
one of the big challenges, I think, with anything of that scale is you get that many characters in there. Like heavy, power-hitting characters, not just the characters, but the actors. You're putting Robert Downey Jr. next to
Lost in Space, for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, and it is. So there's some big stakes, and it balances really well. I remember reading about that in the first Infinity War, the percentage of how these characters had screen time, but it all made sense and it all worked.
So do we already go in? Here's the only issue I have with this. Do we already know what the resolution is going into the movie without actually seeing the movie? Do we all know that they're going to come back, be reassembled, the time warp is going to do the thing? What is going to happen? I suspect that they're not going to let Black Panther die. They're not going to let Spider. They're not going to let him die. They're not going to, because, well, you have to, make more movies.
Well, I think part of it is.
But don't we already know what's going to happen?
I don't think we do, and I would say that I think that part of there's certain characters. Yes, there is like Spider-Man, for instance. He's got another movie coming out. We saw that trailer a couple episodes ago. So obviously, he's not going anywhere, right?
But now
he's got to come back.
Now Stan Lee's dead. You could do almost anything you want. He's gone.
That's true. But I think the other part of it is that there's so many characters, and they've talked about this, if you look at the business side of it, that, Chris Evans' contract has run out. Robert Downey Jr.'s, their original picture deal. So I think that there is a real possibility that some characters will go away and be gone. And then now we have new characters that are going to take the baton. And a lot of people are talking about there's Captain Marvel now. So do we need Captain America? Is she going to be the new leader of the Avengers? So I would say we don't know, but I will say...
Yeah, it wouldn't be faithful to the original story, but okay.
Yeah, but... I will say, in the original story, they have the Captain America mantle was passed on to Bucky, who, the Winter Soldier. So, he eventually becomes the Captain America in the comic books, and so does, I can't remember his real name, but Falcon. He eventually becomes Captain America as well.
I would like to see, just from a personal point of view, I would like to see Daredevil made in that Marvel cinematic universe style with that creative team. I'd like to see that come to the big screen, because they canceled Daredevil.
Yeah, I would say...
They shouldn't have.
But I would say...
Didn't have the audience, but I think it could make a very powerful big screen movie. Not to take away from the Ben Affleck, but that was awful. Yeah.
I think the one thing that they have been missing in the new Avengers movies was a kind of what was a big part of the original Avengers movie that I don't feel like was fully wrapped up, and that was the German pedestrian 307.
Yeah, they could just come out with 307.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
I think we have a clip.
Yes, I did. I found a clip from the Avengers. Andrew was holding out on us.
Marvel's going to sue us.
It doesn't matter. Sue away, Marvel. Here's the clip.